when we speak about the guardian, who's the guardian? Islam has a hierarchy, and the guardian in normal conditions would be the father. Then, if there is no father, if he's dead, the one second in command would be his father. And all the guardians of a woman must be from her paternal side. Never ever the maternal side can be a guardian's. So her maternal grandfather can never be her guardian. Always the guardian is the man carrying the same family name. So the father, if he's dead, the paternal grandfather, or even higher, depending if presumably, hypothetically, he's alive. If the parents, the father and the grandfather, are not alive, the second or the third would be her son. Her son? More important than her brother and her uncles, and yes, if the father and the grandfather are not alive or available, then the son would give his mother in marriage. And one would argue and say, well, the son is not carrying her name, so he's from a different family. And you just said he has to carry the name. No, when we talk about blood relatives, other than the son is the most person on earth after the father who would take care of his mother and know her best of interests. So if the son is not there, then the grandsons, even if they go downwards. If no parent, if no father, no son, then we go to the brother. And the brother has to be her full brother, meaning from the same father and the same mother. If she didn't have any, then we shift to half brothers from the father side only. A brother from the mother side does not work. He can't be a guardian. If she has no father, no son, no brothers, we go to her nephews, paternal nephews. And because one would say, why the paternal nephew? Because she is their aunt, paternal aunt, and they would take care of her more than the one afterwards. If she has no nephews, then her paternal uncles. If no paternal uncles, then her paternal cousins. And we see that the circle is getting wider and wider. Assuming that the closest to her is not fit. So her father is a drunkard, is someone who is mischievous, doesn't care if actually he encourages his daughter to go on dates and to mix with non-mahram men. Definitely, he's not fit to be a guardian. What to do? We have to go to the next in line, to the son. If his father is not alive, if her paternal grandfather is not alive, we go to the son. If she doesn't have sons, she's still a young girl, we go to the brothers, and so on. So if the one in line is not fit, we go to the following one in order. What happens if she doesn't have anyone? Example, someone who is a revert. She just reverted to Islam. All of her kinship are disbelievers. In this case, we move on to the Muslim ruler or the Muslim judge in that country or that area. Because this is what the Prophet ﷺ commanded us when he said, and if a woman does not have a guardian, then the ruler is the guardian for whomever does not have a guardian. And what happens if there is no Muslim ruler, no Muslim judge, no Islamic center? Come on, where are you? In Siberia? Maybe. If you live in a community where there is no such thing as a Muslim ruler, judge, or an Islamic center, and there is no Muslim imam, representative for the community, but we have a group of Muslims, then they should appoint among them one who would become her guardian. Someone who's trustworthy, someone who is wise, with her permission, and he would become her guardian and he would give her off in marriage.